Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the NFL Sunday Morning Show right here on the Hardcore Sports Network. As the Rams scored their second touchdown already against the Jaguars, 14-0. I'm with my guys, Nikki C's Football Talk with Bo, James from Steelers by the Lake Podcast, and Big C from Fit Posse Podcast. How you guys doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Yep. Yep, I'm excited for this one, guys. I'm excited for this one, but yeah. So I just gotta ask this. We talk about this off stream, but James, man, your Steelers. I don't know. Joe Flacco again. That's all I gotta say.
It's crazy, man. I was looking forward to being on the show this morning and talking about how good Pittsburgh looked against the Browns, and then they just go complete 180, and the offense shows up versus the Bengals, and the defense just says, "Nah, we're gonna take the day off today." And when we were doing our recap show yesterday, I was trying to think, like, I was trying to find some positives, and it's easy to find positives on the offense on this game. But I went to
Yeah.
the defense and I was like, man, there's nobody. There is not a single guy that had a good game on this defense. There was like one or two plays here and there, they got 2 sacks, but outside of that, like Slay couldn't cover anybody, Ramsey couldn't cover anybody. They couldn't stop the run. The Bengals had their best running game in the entire season. They were averaging 56 yards a game, worst in the NFL by 25 yards per game, and they were in for 130. Just just pitiful in every category. So the offense doesn't take the L on this one. The defense does.
Oh my god.
And Chad, I didn't think your team just wouldn't show up on defense. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, let's get right into it. So I actually asked ChatGPT here, which players, current players right now, will make good NFL coaches? Which players will make good NFL coaches? So if you guys could
Ooh, that's a good one.
think of any because I was watching a live stream last night, these guys playing NBA Jeopardy, and this was one of the questions there. But I'm like, oh, why not just turn it to the NFL? So that's what I did. I checked GPT and got a whole bunch of answers. So we're going to start off with Big C on here. If you could name one player right now, and then we're going to go around and see if we could get them all. That could be a good NFL coach.
I would say Calais Campbell. I think he's the longest tenured NFL player right now. I think. I just think he's a student of the game. Obviously, the long career helps. Just a very, very intelligent player. So I'll go with Calais.
He's not. That is a good one, but he's not on this list.
Who's on the list?
We're for quarterbacks, so we're gonna get some of them. If you guys want to get some of them, but I'll just name one of them. Joe Burrow was one of them.
Oh, all right. So we got to guess quarterbacks on this list.
No, you can any position. It was just like they were divided in sections here. So quarterbacks, defensive players, offensive skill players, etc.
Gotcha.
I think Calais Campbell's a good call by Big C. Honestly, to play in the league that long, you got to be on point with your nutrition, with your working out, with everything. I think Calais would be an awesome coach.
How long was he in the league?
I think he's in the league like 17 years or something.
Yeah, it's impressive, man.
Wow.
At D tackle.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
Doesn't happen.
You're right. Nikki, what about you, man? If you had to pick someone.
Ooh, I'm gonna need a second on that one to be real with y'all, because
Man, I'll come back to you. Bo, if you could pick anyone. I'll give you a hint, though. There's actually someone on Seattle in this.
I mean, there's quite a few people in Seattle.
I know. I know. That's the whole point. It's like, well,
I got somebody if you need a minute, Bo.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. One that popped to mind for me pretty quickly was Fred Warner. I feel like he's not only a super smart dude, but
Mm.
every little middle linebacker that plays with him seems to develop into a really good player right next to him. And I think that kind of speaks volumes to his level of communication and ability to tutor somebody that he's with. Just been an elite middle linebacker his whole career, and man, he's had some ballers next to him.
Bobby
Yeah.
Wagner's a good one.
There you go.
Yep, that was it. Bobby Wagner's on the list. So there you go. Bobby Wagner's another one off there. So Nikki, do you have one?
I was figuring that, except he's not a Seahawk anymore. So
It says here it's on Seattle. I'm like,
No,
okay.
maybe-
I'm like, all right, fine. He said
Maybe
he's on
someone
Seattle.
like
I'm like,
Joe Burrow.
yeah, Joe Burrow. I already said that. That's on there.
Or even Justin
this-
Herbert, maybe.
Is Herbert on this one? Am I like too far up? Hold on.
No
wait.
way.
No Herbert.
Yeah, he shouldn't
No
be at-
Herbert.
Yeah,
No
maybe down the
Herbert.
road.
All right. Whoever wants to keep going, if you guys have another one.
I mean,
I
a
know
guy
he's
like,
not active anymore, but Ryan Fitzpatrick could be a good one.
I don't know if
He's
he
good,
coach,
but
but
it's
he'd be funny in the locker room.
damn.
Honestly, a guy like Flacco probably could.
Flacco is not on here. He's not on this one, which I agree with Flacco.
That's surprising because I mean
Yeah.
he's won it all, right? Like he's
Right.
been on good teams, bad teams. He's played all around the league. He's been in mentorship roles, for it feels like 20 years now because he's 500 years old in football years. It seems like he could add something to the coaching ranks. And he's gone.
No, I'm right here. I had to change areas because the sun was bothering me.
Ah.
Yeah,
Well,
my,
That's
it's
the thing, Rob. That's the thing, Rob. Is it depends on
Yeah.
what the coaching is. I don't see any of the active players just stepping directly into a head coaching role. I would imagine they'd move into a position coaching role to start,
Yep.
which is where I think a guy like Flacco, could be like that QB coach kind of guy. Very rare does it go like
Yeah.
from player to head coach. Like that's
yeah.
you're going from player to position coach, and then maybe an OC, DC, and then you get there.
Yeah. So another one that it says here for a quarterback is Kirk Cousins. Kirk
Mm.
Cousins is on here, veteran who studies each and every inch of film. A classic coach on the field, could easily become a quarterback coach or offensive coordinator. So that was another
Yeah, I
quarterback there.
When you think about it, Kirk Cousins, Joe Flacco, Matt Ryan, they're all the same dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So if you guys have any other players, or I could just name them off.
yeah, go for it.
I got an off the wall one for you that's probably not on there. Miles Killebrew. He's been a multi-time All-Pro as a special teamer, and his career is probably over because he just tore, I believe, his ACL. They haven't said what it was yet, and he's 32, so he's probably not coming back from it with his contract being up. But a dude that's a personal protector and a coverage dude, and kind of does all aspects, and has been almost exclusively a special teamer, and made it to 32 years old in the NFL. So I think he'd be a great special teams coach.
So actually, Nikki, there's actually a Dark Horse Future Coaches section here, and Justin Herbert is on it. So
Ooh.
you got that one. Quite but cerebral, could thrive as a quarterback coach or offensive designer. Okay. So he was there as a Dark Horse Future Coach. I'm like, all right, just put him in that cat, put him in the other one then.
Chad, nobody wants that. Nobody wants Richard Sherman as a head coach.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way. That would be funny though. That would be funny.
Something else.
That'd be like Aaron Rodgers. You can't have him coaching people. He'd just be berating them on the sideline all day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. All right. So for rest of the quarterbacks, we got Jared Goff, Jalen Hurts, and CJ Stroud. Those are the ones for the quarterbacks, and then defensive
Stroud.
play.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
so-
it really is. Extreme.
That lets you know that AI just isn't there yet.
It says here, extremely advanced for his age, mentally and emotionally, shows the maturity and command that translates to coaching greatness. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah. And then for defensive players, we have Fred Warner, Bobby Wagner, Derwin James, Tyler Matto, and Demario Davis. Those are the ones for the defensive. And then offensive skill players, Travis Kelsey, Cooper Kupp, Christian McCaffrey, Devontae Adams, and David Andrews. Okay.
So that list doesn't make a lot of sense. Like there's
It
some guys
doesn't.
in
That's
there
the
that
fun
you're just
part.
like,
That's the
there's
fun
no way-
part.
There's no way they would make a great coach. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, that just seemed like it was just picking stars out of the receivers, because there's going to be some lower level guys who will be better coaches than the stars.
Yeah. And it also has like locker room leaders and motivators. I'm like, why? Like, that's not what I asked for, but okay. It had Parsons, Watt, Jefferson, Allen, and Mahomes. Figures with that. So next up, it looks like my God, I can't speak right now. As the New York Jets, what are they? 0-6 right now, give or take 0-5. But apparently their head coach won't be fired, and his contract is more than Robert Saleh had. That's what I found out, and I'm like, that's. Anyone got anything to say to that? Because I think he might get fired by what? Give it like 2-3 more weeks, and I think he'll be gone. Gotta make some changes like now. So, what do you guys think about Aaron Glenn? Possible firing?
Probably not unless he goes winless.
Winless, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough for a guy in his first year to get fired. Not to say that it can't happen. It obviously can. It has before.
Urban Meyer.
Yeah, I mean, and
Urban
there was
Meyer,
also, there was a coach fired after he won Coach of the Year. So, I mean, like, outliers happen. But I think unless they just go winless, he probably gets a second year just because it's a lot of new pieces.
Mm-hmm.
They got to show some signs of life there too, man. Right now, it's just pitiful. Putting up negative passing yards in a game is not something that's acceptable at the NFL level. Those of us who have watched Justin Fields very closely are not completely surprised by that. But
Exactly.
yeah, it's just a mess there. And at what point in time do you just throw in the towel on the Fields experiment and say, let's see if we can get a few wins with Tyrod Taylor, right? It's not Tyrod, it's Tyrod.
Yeah.
Well, and
But
that's why I think he survives the year is because they bring in Justin Fields. He wasn't great in Chicago. He wasn't great with Pittsburgh. You're a team that doesn't develop talent at the quarterback level. So you bring in a project guy, and then you're like, oh, he's not awesome. It's like, yeah, no shit. Like,
Yep. Nikki,
yeah,
how
the
do you
ma-
feel about that? Oh wait, keep
Go
going. No, you're good.
Now I was gonna say the major difference between the Robert Saleh situation and the Aaron Glenn situation is there was massive expectations with Robert Saleh. You know, they went and got Aaron Rodgers and they went and got Devontae Adams and they went all in for a Super Bowl run and they just couldn't make it work. I think with Aaron Glenn, they knew this year was gonna be a bad year. I think Aaron Glenn needs another year to get the players in the building that Aaron Glenn needs to succeed. And I think as long as it doesn't become embarrassing, you know, they were competitive against Buffalo. You know, if Braylon Allen doesn't fumble at the goal line, they probably beat the Dolphins. I don't think, even if they go winless, I think Aaron Glenn is probably still safe. But that's the major difference between Robert Saleh and Aaron Glenn is that there was just these Super Bowl aspirations when Robert Saleh was here, and Aaron Glenn, they knew it was going to be a rebuild. I mean, obviously, if you're going with Justin Fields at quarterback, you don't have high hopes for any type of playoff run. You know what I mean? So,
Right. Yeah, Nikki.
I mean, you're Aaron Glenn. I've kind of drawn the comparisons to Dan Campbell, it's similar that you're going into a first year with no expectations. And I mean, what can you really expect, honestly, from this team? They don't really have much to work with. And Aaron Glenn's trying his best to turn the culture around, at least try to get – this could be similar maybe where they don't win a lot of games, but you might see a culture change in the locker room. And then maybe the offseason you land a few good pick. Maybe you get a few players that want to join and you do better next year. If that's the case, then maybe you got something. But at least give it this year, see what happens. You're not going to get much in wins, but if you at least see a locker room culture improvement, you see morale go up, then maybe you at least try next season, see what you have. Similar to what the Lions did with Dan Campbell.
Well, I think that's why they wait, right? Is because he's coming from a situation where they were terrible in the first year, and then they really started to come along.
Yeah. So next, the Jets are playing the Panthers today. If they don't win that, I mean, I actually picked the Panthers to win this game.
Mhm.
I actually did. So I'm just saying, if the Jets don't win, and then the next week, they got the Bengals next week, then the Browns, then the Patriots. They got a couple of winnable games there in the next three. Then the Ravens and the Falcons. So they can win at least, hopefully one. Try to win at least one. But yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Hopefully I think he will keep it. But how much is he getting paid? That's my question. How much is that? I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Yeah, it's never cheap with head coaches. I mean, you got to assume he's probably in that 5 to 10 million a year kind of thing.
Yep. 5-year contract with the Jets, which agreed. Yep. It was like 5 years. It doesn't say how much though, but it's just like a substantial offer. I'm like, all right, 5 years with this guy. Yeah. Kind of crazy. And yeah, it looks like Rasheed Rice for the Chiefs is back. Looks like he'll be playing. So Nikki, how do you think he'll do today?
First game back, he might be a little bit rusty. So, I mean, it could be maybe it'll be one of those games where he's kind of getting back into form. You might see a few flashes of the good, but you're probably not expecting the greatest game in the world yet. Give him a game or two to get his feet wet and get back into form.
Yeah. Big C. Oh my God.
I think he automatically becomes Patrick Mahomes' favorite target beyond Travis Kelce. We've seen Patrick Mahomes and Rice have a nice connection, and it's something that Patrick Mahomes is dearly needing.
Yeah. James?
I feel like the Chiefs are starting to get some momentum the last few weeks here, and adding Rasheed Rice to the mix only helps that. So if they're smart, probably like Nikki said, don't throw them out there for all the plays on offense right away. Maybe give them like a 60% kind of snap count, but get them back going, hit them with some easy stuff. Once they get a rhythm going, this Chiefs offense could start putting up 30, 40 on people again on a regular basis.
Yeah. Bo?
Yeah, I mean, their division messed up. They had their chance to hold KC down. They couldn't do it. And, now they have their full complement of players. So, yeah, I would imagine KC continues to roll. Rice probably does have a little bit of a pitch count today, being his first game back. But, yeah, I mean, he's still going to play a major role.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely are missing him. Once he comes back, it's going to be a different offense. They got another target to worry about, and I feel like it's going to be he's going to have a decent game today. And
See, I don't think it's going to be too much of a pitch count. I think it's going to be based on what he's able to do because he's not returning from injury. He's returning from a suspension. So it's not like they got to worry about him re-injuring something, or it's just about him getting back up to speed playing in an NFL game. But
Exactly.
I think he should be able to play 60-70% of the snaps on offense, no problem. These guys are in great condition. You know what I mean?
And that's what I mean, is just getting into game shape. He may not be quite there, right? So, and I'm with you. That's where I was like, 60, 70% instead of being out there the whole time.
Yep.
Who are they against today? Oh,
They're
they're
the
against the
Raiders
Raiders.
Yeah.
So they're not even going to need him to be awesome because the Raiders.
They don't need him to do like much.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my! 95% picked the Chiefs to win that. Not
Yeah,
surprised.
that other 5% was the family members of the Raiders.
Yeah, pretty much. So I just wanted to ask you that since they're in the same division, the Chiefs and the Raiders, which division in the NFL is the most competitive right now? If you guys had to pick a division that's most competitive, for me, I'm gonna start. What was it? The Lions, Vikings, Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. That was mine as of right now. If the Vikings somehow beat the Eagles today, hopefully that won't happen. But that division can really pick up speed come playoff time. So if you guys could pick a division most competitive, which one would it be?
You know, honestly, the NFC West has 3 4-2 teams. Like
Yeah.
that's and then the Cardinals, exist. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I didn't expect our division to jump out the way that it did, but yeah, the whole division 4-2. Crazy.
That is crazy. James?
I was just looking at the same exact thing. I was scrolling through real quick, and that sticks out like a sore thumb. It doesn't get more competitive than 3 teams tied, 6 games into the week. So, yeah, that's tough, and it feels like you almost don't know exactly what to expect from any of these teams. But all of them are playing good football. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's been. What are you going to get with all these injuries with San Francisco? You never know. Seattle's playing really good ball, and as long as Stafford stays healthy, the Rams still have a chance.
Yeah. Big C?
I'm gonna say the NFC East. You got the Eagles that are kind of stumbling the last couple of weeks. Washington getting healthy. The New York Giants with Jackson Dart and Cam Scadaboo coming on, and then Dallas can score a bunch of points. I mean, I think all 4 of those teams are really competitive and can beat each other on a weekly basis. So I'm going to say the NFC East.
All right. Nikki?
I'm going to go with the NFC West because, like you said, 3 teams at 4-2. They're all fighting for first place. And when this is crossover from last year where it came down to the wire between the Seahawks and the Rams, here you are this year with those same teams in the mix, fighting middle of the season. I think it's going to come down to the wire at the end of the season, which is a factor as well. So I got to go based off last year into this year, NFC West.
All right.
You definitely could say the NFC North, though, because they don't have a team with a losing record.
Yeah. That's why I picked it. Picked the North. I'm just always been a fan of those teams growing up, and yeah, it was always competitive. Except for the Lions, now they're back there. So, if you guys had to pick who will win that division, oh yeah, we already did that a couple weeks ago, right? Yeah, in the beginning of the season, so we already got that covered. But yeah, any division in the AFC, we all picked one in the NFC. I'm just curious if you guys had to pick the most competitive division in the AFC, who would it be?
Probably the West, right? I mean, you got
Yeah, definitely.
Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Broncos.
Yep, and then the Raiders are just there. They're mentioning Brock Bowers today again. So there's that, and they're not going to get the win there. So, wait, where's my mouse? There it is. All right. Is there any teams that are on upset alert for this week? Any games do you think will be an upset? I'll put up the schedule as well. Give me a second. Let me put up the schedule. Here we go. Let me share the screen here. God, I hate StreamYard. Just make it one button to share the screen.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst thing ever. If you guys had,
StreamYard's really good at fixing stuff that doesn't need to be fixed and then just ignoring the things that don't work very well.
Yeah.
Right? Like they just added like all this stuff, and I'm like, cool. I don't need that. So it's just like, yeah. If you guys could pick any games here, that would be an upset alert today.
I don't know, maybe Giants versus Broncos. Obviously, the Broncos are going to be the favorite on this, but the Giants are kind of hot right now and have a lot of momentum going on. So that might be a fun one to watch.
The Giants and Broncos. I'm
Yeah.
good with that. How about you, Bo?
I mean, just in the way that it would be funny, if the Raiders were to knock off KC, I don't think that happens, but I just think it would be hilarious to watch KC fans losing their minds. But the one that I think could be an upset is the Cards over the Packers.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah,
so
that would,
it's funny because the Cards have moments where you're like, oh, they look like a good team. And then they become the Cards again. And you're just like, oh, just kidding. Like,
Yeah.
mhm. Nikki, what about you?
Upset, I think maybe the Falcons could end up winning this week against.
Hey, I'll be right back. I forgot something. I'll be right back.
against the Niners. I don't know if that's really an upset, though. I mean, the Niners are out there with like the popcorn vendor wearing a jersey. And
Yeah. It's a rough situation there.
especially
Big
losing
C, you didn't give yours yet, did you?
What's that?
Big C, he didn't give his yet, right?
No, I'd probably say I don't know if they should be favored as much as they are, but the Bears are favored 4.5 over the Saints. I think the Saints, as bad as I thought they were going to be this year, have been competitive in a lot of their games. They were very competitive against the Buffalo Bills. I mean, the score didn't really show that because Buffalo scored some late points. They were in the game. They beat the Giants. They were in the game against the Patriots last week. They lost by 5 to San Francisco. And it was a one-score game against the Cardinals. So I think the Saints could end up beating the Bears.
I like
That's
it.
fair.
I got some
What about
buddies
if
that
you-
would love to see that too.
Yeah.
They're pretty down on their team.
What about if you guys had a stone cold lock of the day? Who would be your like guaranteed victory today?
I mean, it's looking like the Rams.
Maybe.
Mine is the game that's half over already.
Yeah.
See the lock
I mean-
for a win.
If the weather holds true, I'm going to say Cleveland over Miami. Miami's advantage in this game is throwing the football. That's the only chance against Cleveland's top-rated defense. Miami's given up 168 yards on the ground a game. Quentin Junkins looks like he's a really good player. So if it's rainy and windy and Miami's unable to throw the football and it just comes down to stopping the run, the Miami Dolphins are in real trouble.
Yeah, I heard somebody say they're looking at like 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts in that game. If that holds true,
30
I
to
see
60.
exactly your point. 30 to 60. Yeah, that's going to be very difficult to throw the ball if the weather's exactly what they're
Oh
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
seems like
one-heavy
ground
game there.
And with Miami's offensive line against that Cleveland Browns defense, if you know that we have to run, we're shot.
Yeah.
We're shot.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any. I mean, the slam dunk's got to be KC against the Raiders, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the rest of them actually look like really competitive games overall.
Yeah, actually, yeah, and there could be several upsets in this week too. I even said that yesterday. When you look around, you got, like I said, Atlanta, San Fran's kind of. I mean, you said it might not be much of an upset, but there is a possibility there. Yeah.
Well, just based on the amount of injuries the Niners have, like the fact that they've been able to keep winning games with nobody healthy is amazing. But eventually, that's going to catch up to you. And of course, they lose Fred Warner for the season last week. So, I mean, at some point they turn back into a pumpkin, right? Like they, like you can't have your whole team gone and then keep winning.
Especially
I mean, the way
your
the
quarterback literally on offense and then your quarterback on defense. Like, come on.
the way the Patriots are playing against the Titans, that might be a pretty close lock too.
That's
Yeah.
the one I was just eyeing up. Yeah, that's one I would say for sure. Like the Patriots are playing some dang good football, and what Titans just fired their head coach. So
Exactly. It's funny though, because after you fire a head coach, a lot of teams win that next week.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but for some reason that tends to happen. So it adds a weird element to it.
yeah, I remember talking about that last year. The 1 game bump. It's always like that first game. It usually goes well for that team.
What are you talking about?
We moved on to if you had a stone cold lock of the week, who would it be?
Oh, okay. Definitely not my Eagles. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I mean, there's not a lot of them to choose from this week.
No.
Did everyone make their pick, or should I put this back up? Everyone
Yeah,
make
we
their
made our
pick?
picks. You're good to roll.
All right, sounds good. For me, I'm gonna. Ooh.
What's up, Joe?
What is up, Joe? Thank you for stopping by. I think I'm going Green Bay. I think I'm going Green Bay over the Arizona Cardinals here. I just feel like with the way the Green Bay's been rolling, I think there will be I think that should be an easy victory for them. I watch them lose. Each time I say something like that, the opposite happens.
I was gonna say the Cards are so inconsistent. I don't know if I'd pick against them as a lock, because then they just mess around and beat people.
So who'd you guys pick?
Let's see. Who did I pick?
For the lock, I had the Patriots.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Who are they?
Yeah, I think New England. I mean, they have an easy schedule. They're taking advantage of it. Green Bay's looking pretty good. They could maybe end up being a team that maybe sneaks in the wild quarters, just on the cusp of making the playoffs at the end of the season.
Yeah, I took KC over the Raiders.
Yeah. Big C, what about you? Who'd you take?
I took Cleveland over Miami.
Oh. All right. I didn't expect that one.
It's the weather
I didn't expect
condition.
That.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have really, really nasty. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. What is it supposed to? Is it
30 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts. So if that happens, it's a run fest.
Heavy rain.
Yeah.
Oh my living God.
You're
Damn.
gonna have to use Tyreek and a whole bunch of like end arounds.
Yeah. KC will be the lock.
Yeah.
Tyreek was available.
Yeah. Oh, my
That's right. I
God.
forgot he's hurt. Yeah, no, you guys are definitely not winning the game.
What? Like,
I forgot he blew his knee out.
yeah. Do you see Tyreek Hill coming back? Big C, or no, he's done.
Like ever?
I do. I think
You see
he's
him
too
come
hard
back.
of a worker. He's been posting on social media. I think he really misses the game of football, and no one's ever questioned his work ethic. This guy is one of the hardest working guys, and I think he comes back. Is he going to be as explosive and as fast? Who knows? I mean, with today's sports medicine, maybe he does make a recovery to 90% of what he was, but I do see him playing for an NFL team next year.
So not your Dolphins though.
Not at his current price tag. We got him on the books this year coming up for, I think he's $50 million, something retarded.
Ooh.
So they would definitely have to redo the contract. I wouldn't put it past Miami to bring him back. Especially if we don't fire our coach and general manager. I mean, if we don't move on from Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel, and they try to do some kind of restock, rebuild type thing, I could see, depending on how much money Tyreek wants, I could see him bringing him back.
James, I just got your DM there. My green screen is off. It's off.
Yeah.
I-
At a certain point, it was 100% green, so I was trying to give you a heads up before you moved where you were at.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Before the green screen was on, the sun was there. I'm like, yeah, not this morning. Hopefully by 1 o'clock, I will be back at that spot. But yeah, guys, let's just go right into predictions here. Let me share the screen.
I
What
like
is
that
up,
Joe
Wes?
messed up his parlay taking the Jags.
Whew. Rams scored again.
Yep.
Oh my God,
You know, to be fair,
21-0.
I was
Damn, I gotta put the screen back. The
I
game
was
back
on the Jags until like 2 minutes before our picks locked in our pick'em, and then I switched back over to the Rams. So
Oh,
like
you
Should've
boys.
done that too.
on my pick'em show, I was like, you know, I think the Jags can do it, bounce back week, whatever. And then I was thinking about how well the Rams have been playing, and I'm like, yeah, never mind. I'm going Rams. So it was like 2 minutes before kickoff. I'm like, yeah, let me switch that real quick.
This has been a real tough year as far as betting and picking
For
games.
sure.
I feel like it's just like any given week. I mean, Jacksonville's played really well. Look at them. They beat Kansas City last week, and now getting absolutely tromped on at home. At home.
Well, sort of. Sort of. I mean, it's London. So
And
Yeah.
actually, really quick before we go into predictions, James, your defense got me -4 in fantasy.
Yo.
How
Oh
is that
my God.
possible?
Yeah, man, everybody had their worst game. You know, we only had 2 sacks and 4 slow
Still
turnovers.
projected to
So.
win. I'm still
Yeah.
projected to win.
well, I mean, that's good. It's always
And
good.
the Rams are without Puka today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and they were winning 21-0.
That's
Wait.
originally why I was going with the Jags, right? I was thinking bounce back, Nakua was out. And then I was just like, yeah, I don't trust the Jags.
I don't trust Trevor Lawrence. How many times have I been saying like he's the most
Yeah,
overrated player? I've been saying that for God knows how long.
Well, it's all of his unassisted issues that are tough, right? Like the running along and he just fumbles the ball. And you're just like, man, like, I feel like that's something correctable on your own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
London
never liked
is
Trevor
Jags
Lawrence.
home, pretty much.
Wait, what was that? I'm sorry.
Huh?
Yeah. 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 Is there another Sunday morning game next week? Or is that it?
No, this is the last London game. There are 2 international games still. Let's see. One's in Madrid and the other is Germany, I believe. I think are the last 2 international games.
Oh my God. Do you guys like the international games or not really? You just like,
I mean,
all right.
I don't mind it because I wake up super early. So
Yeah.
a 6:30 a.m. game for me is rad because I wake up at 4 anyway.
So James,
I didn't
you
mind
like
it
that?
when it was a Steelers game just because you got everything out of the way real early in the day. But outside of it, if the Steelers aren't playing, I'm not watching that 9:30 game. I don't care enough.
Big C, what about you? Do you like the international games or you just like, screw it?
I don't like giving up a home game. I mean, if I'm on the road, I like it. You know what I mean? Because it's not a true road game, but I don't like giving up home games for international games.
Yeah, that's what happened
Plus
to my
plus-
Eagles last
Plus
year.
the
too.
travel, I feel like the travel's a lot on these players. It takes something out of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why it doesn't bother me so much because Seattle is always the most traveled team every year anyway. So it's like, yeah, welcome to the club, guys. Like, since we're just, in this upper corner and have to fly everywhere, we always end up traveling like 20,000 miles a year.
Mhm. Nikki, do you care for international games or you're just like, no?
I'm kind of indifferent about it.
Okay. Like for me, I don't mind them. It gives me something to do when I'm working on YouTube stuff, so I can have the game on in the background in the morning, on Sunday morning. But when the Eagles played in Brazil last year, I thought it was the greatest thing because we were just there. We're gonna have the first game But then my buddy was like, Mitch, you're home. There's no home game for you. But I don't go to many home games, so I'm like, okay, I'm still gonna watch them no matter what. So
Well, plus it's the same time zone. Joe's from Italy there, so kind of cool to get his perspective on it.
oh, shoot.
Because the one issue for international fans is when they're watching games here, it's the middle of the night for them, right? Because it's an 8-hour difference. So
That's a good point.
so yeah, they get like a normal daytime game there. So I mean, that's kind of cool.
That is awesome, actually. Yeah.
Joe, are you gonna go to the Madrid game?
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that way. I didn't even think about other time zones like out there. I didn't even think about that. So
Yeah, 'cause, like from the west coast to London is 8 hours.
yeah.
So
Yeah. My sister did her summer or study abroad in London, and we were always doing 5-hour difference. So try to do a FaceTime call, and it'll be like 8. It'll be like 3 here, 8 there, or something like that. And I'm like, oh wow. I was so amazed because I was so young by that time. So I'm like, confused too. All right, let's get right into predictions here. There's not that many. Here we go. Wait, no, not that one. Thank you. Here we go. Let's just scroll up here. Right here. Who you guys got? The Bears or the Saints?
I'm going with the 94%.
Same.
Yeah, I think everyone here is going with the Bears, right? Pretty much.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm taking the Saints.
Okay, let's go.
All right. All right. There we go. Dolphins and both teams are 1-5. And I'm still going with the Browns. I'm not picking Miami again. I am not.
I'm
Two
going
rounds.
with Miami this one time.
You're going with Miami. Okay.
I took the Browns.
Yeah, I got to go Browns too because of the weather. I think, like Big C said, it's a big advantage to the Browns with a heavier run game and a solid defense there.
Big C, who you got? You got
Going
the
with
Browns.
the Browns.
Right? Yep. All right. Let's go to the next one. Do-do-do. Pacers at Titans. I think everyone here is going to Pacers, right?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I would
Yep.
not be.
Patriots.
Who's the 4% that picked the Titans?
Vegas.
I don't.
Some people in Vegas, they're like, you know what? I'm throwing $5 on the plus 230. Like, let's make this happen.
Bitter
Yeah.
Jets fans.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That too.
That's true. Yep. We all picked the Chiefs earlier.
Yes.
Eagles, Vikings. Who you guys got?
I took the Vikings here. I took the upset.
Same here. I want to say Eagles, but realistically, I'm thinking Vikings.
It's
I
your
did a
inability to
YouTube
play
short
the second
yesterday doing push-ups and saying my prediction realistically, pain, like the Clubber Lang character in Rocky 3.
Yeah. All right.
It's just the inability to play in the second half for the Eagles that turns me off on this game.
Yep. James, what about you?
I'll say the Eagles turn the ship back around today and get the win.
Thank you. Big C, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles. I keep waiting for this team to show me the team that won a Super Bowl last year. Hopefully that team shows up today.
Yep, we're getting some of our players back today. Jalen Carter, Quinion Mitchell. It's going to be really interesting to see Quinion Mitchell on Justin Jefferson. Jefferson's going to have to get doubled and triple teamed throughout this entire thing. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm just not looking forward to the play calling on the offensive side of the ball. That's the one thing I'm not looking forward to. Nikki, get ready on a 3rd and 10. We're going to run it.
Screen. Running back
Yeah.
screen.
All right. Panthers, Jets. I'm going Panthers.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no sign of life in New York. It's got to be the Panthers today.
Yeah. Big C, you too?
Yeah, I'm going with the Panthers.
Yeah.
Well, that means the Jets are going to win.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they actually win though? That'd be hilarious. My buddy
Yeah.
thinks they're not gonna win any games this year.
They're going to steal a game from somebody that's overlooking them.
Yeah, maybe even 2.
Giants at the Broncos. I am going Broncos here. I'm gonna believe in Bo Nix, so I'm going with the Broncos there.
Same here. I'm going Broncos.
I'm gonna believe in Cam Scatterbo. You go Giants.
I knew it. I knew someone was gonna say that after I said mine. All right. Big C, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Broncos. Also, they know they got to stop Cam Scatterbo and that defense over there. Serious.
Yeah, I mean, it's the second ranked defense in the league. So
Mm-hmm. And Arku, I don't know if you mean that as being sarcastic, because he's a Cowboys fan. So I don't know what to believe. I don't know you.
Going reverse jinx on you.
yeah, it's exactly it.
Yeah, the Colts at this game is gonna. My guess is gonna be the game of the week. This one actually, I'm going Colts.
It's going to be a good one.
Who you guys got?
Also the Colts, yeah.
Everyone going Colts? Anyone
I'll
going?
go
Colts?
different and go the Chargers today.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going Chargers in this one.
All right. All right. Big C.
I'm going with the Colts. The Chargers are missing their 2 tackles. They're on their 3rd string running back. They're not playing the Dolphins' porous defense this week. I think the Colts are the real deal.
Mhm.
It feels weird to say, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Because of Indiana Jones.
That makes it even weirder. Like, that doesn't help it at all.
It doesn't. I know. The Commanders at the Cowboys. I'm going Commanders. I'm going with the team that does not have a tie.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Commanders because they play defense. Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go Commanders on this one too.
I did initially say Cowboys, but I'm starting to lean more toward the Commanders now.
Because they tied. Because the Cowboys have a tie.
No, because they have a more complete team, and
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
The Cowboys have the 32nd ranked defense in the league. It's tough to pick teams to lose to them. Now, I get that their offense is 3rd in the league, so I mean, talk about just an imbalanced team, but
Yep. Big C, who you got?
I'm going with Washington, but this game's tougher to pick than what it probably should be. I mean, Dallas's offense is pretty explosive. They can put points on the board, and if Washington has a down day offensively, which I think Deebo Samuel's out this week, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
check that real quick. I didn't realize that. Oh, he is out.
Who's out?
Debo and McLaurin.
oh,
I'm still going with the Commanders.
Hmm.
I'm still going with the Commanders.
Debo's been a big part of that offense with McLaurin out, so
Yeah. Sadly, I can't change my pick in mind because I might have entertained the other direction. But all of our picks lock on Thursday, so
Oh yeah, damn.
but at the same time it locks for everybody, right? So
Packers at the Cardinals. I'm going Packers, like I said before.
Yep.
Oh, Bo, I actually thought you would go with the Cardinals on this one.
No. Green Bay should win this. The Cards are just interesting because they have the ability to beat anybody, but a lot of themselves. They're like, we could direct this at other teams, but instead we're going to self-sabotage because they're not as bad as their record shows. Like they're actually, they have nice pieces. They just don't effectively use them very well.
All right.
I gotta go with Green Bay on this too because I can't have them coming off of an upset loss and then going and playing Pittsburgh. So I need them feeling real good about themselves. Pittsburgh have a chance.
That's fair.
I love how I said before I will not pick a team that has a tie, and then now I pick a team who has a tie.
Yeah, it was like 4 minutes later. So
I know. I know. Falcons at the Niners. Why did I pick the Niners? Everyone's injured on the Niners, right?
they are the favored team.
I know. That's the thing. I might switch to the Falcons here.
I took the Falcons.
I might actually switch to the Falcons. Anyone else going Falcons or Niners?
I'm going Falcons.
I think I'm
Yeah,
going
me too. There's no healthy bodies left in San Francisco, so I'm gonna go Falcons too.
Yeah, I think I'm going Falcons.
Is
like, wait.
George Kittle back this week?
I don't
sure.
think so.
Let me double check.
I don't
Let's
think.
see. Pretty out. Person. He does look like he is back because he's not actually even listed on the injury report at all.
Marco's saying he's back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
yeah,
San
he's
Fran.
back.
I'm gonna go San Fran home game. I don't trust Atlanta yet.
All right. I think I'm going Atlanta. Buccaneers at the Lions. I'm going Lions.
I'm going Buccaneers in this one.
Yeah, I got the Lions at home to get right after last week. The Bucs have been playing with fire almost every week. They have to come from behind, and I understand they're 5-1, but that's another situation where eventually it gets you having to come back every week.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield can't keep on getting sacked 8 times a week and expect to win with this extremely banged up offensive line for Tampa Bay. So as much as I love picking Baker and love seeing him succeed, I got the Lions today.
All right.
That one was my game of the week, though. Like that one's that'll be an exciting watch.
Yep. 2 Monday night games this week.
Yep.
All right. Bo, you're going with Seattle?
Yeah, I got the Hawks at home. The Texans are just not very good. And somehow Seattle took out the Jags last week with 3 of their 4 starting DBs out. So they did some really inventive stuff on defense to really dominate that game, something they'll be able to do again realistically against the Texans.
Yeah. Anyone going Texans here?
No.
No.
I feel so bad for Houston fans, man. I feel so bad. Because last year they were great. Now they're like, I feel so bad for Houston fans.
Yeah, I'm
man.
going Seahawks in this one.
Yeah.
Stroud gave him that false hope, and now it's just right back to where they were before.
Uh-huh.
Big C, take the Texans, man, so that we don't fuck up my Seahawks.
I'll take the Texans. I don't believe it, but I'll take the Texans for you.
I'll
Team player.
I'll see in a group chat Monday night or Tuesday morning be like, Big C would say, there you go, Bo.
See, since CJ Stroud's pretty much like having another coach on the field,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that one was wild to me. That one I didn't get. Chat GPT, they got to do some work still.
Yeah. Yeah, but some of those I did like some of those picks I did like, not the Joe Burrow one. But yeah, some of them made sense.
Well, Joe Burrow might be coaching real soon if things keep up the way they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's sad because he's been getting banged up his whole career. It's probably going to be over sooner than it should be.
When is he supposed to come back?
Late in the
There-
year.
Probably like a early holiday season, meaning like Thanksgiving into Christmas, because they said 3 months at the time he went out.
Yeah, and that's best case scenario.
Yeah.
You might as well
Realistically,
You might as well sit him for the rest of the year and get the draft pick.
Exactly.
Yeah. Can you imagine if Joe Flacco wins the rest of the games and then Joe Burrow comes in and then they start losing again?
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
I don't either, but it would be funny. It'd be
They
like,
wouldn't lose for very long because when he'd come back, it would be just about playoff time, and so you only get one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, Rob. I picked wrong for San Fran just about every week, but I got him right last week. So
I forgot. Who did San Fran play last week?
Who did they play? Actually,
I don't know, but Mac Jones didn't throw one single touchdown. It cost me $2,700. All I needed was him to throw one touchdown. One touchdown.
Oh, shit.
that is brutal. Yeah, I don't remember who they played last week, but I know I got my pick right because I was like, oh, it's the one time this year.
Tampa Bay last week.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Big C, you got any bets this week or no?
Oh, I always got bets. You know what I mean? My wife won 11 G's 2 weeks ago. She had six different people getting touchdowns, and it came down to they offered her a cash out. She was down to her last one, needing a touchdown, and they offered her a cash out of $3,000. And the last guy that she needed to get a touchdown was Deebo Samuel. And then he got a touchdown in the final 40 seconds on a play that Washington shouldn't even have been throwing the football, right? It was 4th down. They already had the game locked up. There was 45 seconds left. They were up 2 scores. 99% of the time, a team doesn't throw the football in that instance, and they threw the football. I could not believe it. And 11 G's.
Hey, that's
Nice.
amazing.
What website was it?
I think she does DraftKings. I do FanDuel.
Okay. What's the
My wife
difference, though?
my wife
Actually,
is
on the-
crazy with I mean, there's not really too much of a difference. My wife's she was never a football fan growing up. Just in the last probably 8-9 years, she watches it because I have it on the TV, and she likes to gamble, obviously, so she got into the fantasy football stuff. But like, my wife has so many fantasy football championships, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm telling you,
Really?
no bullshit. She probably pay the first 5 years. She probably will played one a year, and then she'll play 2 a year the last couple of years. She's legit got 11 championships. Legit, like cash league championships. And I don't draft her team. I don't, you know what I mean? She'll ask me my opinion sometimes on trades or this or that, but legit, she drafts her own team, and she's just amazing. Her name's Pimp Queen. People will be sending her dumbass trades because they realize she's a girl. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
man, I don't know how many times me and her have met in the playoffs because we used to have a work league, and I'd be like, "Yo, sit somebody." You know what I mean? Let me win. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
She won't do it though. She thirsty. She competitive. She competitive.
She hits that walking song. All I do is win, win, win.
No matter what.
She do it. It don't make sense. It don't make sense how many
That is
championships
awesome.
she got. She got platinum status and every. Like, I'm dead. Damn.
Should we call her Phil Jackson with 11 rings?
Something.
So when you're placing your bets, you're like, hey, babe,
Yeah.
what do you got?
Well, shit. You know what I mean? She's the one that won 11 grand the other day. You know, I'm the
that's
one that
what
got
I'm
I got the podcast. I'm like, shit.
If she's good, man. Who cares?
I am not mad at it. My wife won our Pick'em championship last year.
That's awesome.
I
Oh,
was
wow.
really trying for a three-peat, and she's like, nope.
And she was like, no, I'll take that right from you. Did she like brag? Did she gloat about it still or
No,
no?
no.
Yeah. My wife does. What? She'd be like, what's your record against me? I'd be like, oh.
All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in to the NFL Sunday Morning Show. Sorry about the lighting in my area. That was threw me off so much. But yep, we'll see you all next week. Make sure you guys check out all their channels. James, what you got coming up first?
We've got a week off since we had 2 games in a matter of 4 days there. So no new show until Saturday, and then we'll be talking about the upcoming matchup versus Green Bay at that point.
That's actually a good matchup. That's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah,
That's
Pittsburgh better get their act together, otherwise they'll get stomped.
Yeah. Bo, what about you?
Yeah, just all the normal things. So all the social medias at Football Talk with Bo, and my channel Football Talk on YouTube.
All right, Nikki.
We got coming up episode 31 of the 3-Point Blitz on Tuesday. It's going to be a long one because we got the start of NBA season and the weekly NFL recap. So I'm going to be giving the network and my channel some hours that day. Then I got Pick'ems exclusively on the network. Me and Agent Warrior are going to be the host of it. We're going to get ready.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
And
really
we'll got
looking
some
forward to that.
YouTube shorts coming on some of the hot subjects going on. Maybe throw a little comedy in with it. Should probably try to do a few more short skits.
All right, and Big C, what about you?
Finn Posse podcast Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. I have one question, James. What did you think? I used to like Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? Like I really did used to like him. What did you think about when the offensive lineman was trying to celebrate him on that long touchdown, knocked him over, and he got up so butthurt with such aggression and shoved him and almost wanted to he didn't want to fight him obviously because he would have got his ass whooped, but you know what I mean? I just feel like that's how did you feel about that? Because I think he
honestly
completely overreacted.
Yeah, to me it was more of you should be celebrating with your teammates in a moment like that. That's important to do that. But they worked so hard to keep Rodgers off the ground all game long. The only person that took him to the ground the whole game was his own left tackle.
Yeah, I know,
and he landed on him when he did it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I get people thinking, "Hey, Rodgers shouldn't have done that," but he took him to the ground and landed on him. Well, he could have hurt him. Rodgers isn't that big of a dude, so if I was in Rodgers' shoes, I'd be like, "What the hell, man?" I'd be pretty pissed at him for it. So, I get it. I didn't think it was that big of a deal because honestly, I don't think Broderick was trying to fully take him to the ground like that. He was just like an excited big kid. You know, his season started off so bad, and then the last 2 weeks he completely shut out anybody from getting any sacks, and he's looking a lot better. So he's just so excited for his team, and got a little too overzealous. So I get it. I honestly don't think that Aaron was a complete jackass for it. I would have been pissed too if he put a dude that big just jumped on me like that.
I'd be letting that first pass rusher through next game. push me, motherfucker.
I'm betting they had a good talk about it after the game and got back on the same page.
All right. With that being said, guys, like, share, subscribe. You know what to do, and we are out. Everyone have a good rest of your football Sunday. Peace.
Hey.